Hybrid vehicles are everywhere right now, but Nissan's hybrid technology does things very differently. This is the Nissan QASHQAI Hybrid, better known as ePower. And if you haven't driven one yet, you're probably thinking it's just another hybrid SUV. But here's the thing, it's not. Unlike traditional hybrids, this car is actually driven entirely by an electric motor, giving you an instant EV-like response but without ever plugging it in. I'm Dylan from Dandenong Nissan, here to present to you the next generation of hybrid technology. And if you buy anywhere else, you're simply paying too much.
Before we jump into today's review of the Nissan QASHQAI, if you would like to skip ahead at any time, you can use the chapters or the time codes below and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future Nissan reviews, walkarounds and new car content from Dandenong Nissan.
The latest QASHQAI lineup continues Nissan's push toward a more premium small SUV experience. The big talking point remains ePower technology, Nissan's unique hybrid system that delivers a driving feel much closer to an EV than a conventional petrol car. Unlike Toyota-style hybrids where the petrol engine can still directly drive the wheels, Nissan's ePower system uses the petrol engine purely as a generator to charge the battery. That means the driving experience feels much closer to a full EV. For Australia, that's a huge advantage because you still get excellent fuel economy, long distance touring capability, and no need for charging infrastructure.
Nissan Australia demonstrated that perfectly with a real-world Tasmania drive where the QASHQAI ePower covered more than 1,300 kilometres on just 55 litres of fuel, averaging incredibly low fuel consumption. And honestly, that's where this car starts making a lot of sense for Australian buyers, especially if you do a lot of city driving but still want the freedom to road trip.
I still think the QASHQAI is the best looking small SUV on sale in Australia. It's sporty without looking overdone, premium without trying too hard, and it's got a really clean European inspired design. Its previous facelift gave QASHQAI a much more premium and sophisticated presence on the road, especially at the front. The biggest change was the grille design, inspired by traditional Japanese samurai armour. Nissan calls it the Samurai Armour grille, and instead of the old V motion, you now get this much more intricate three-dimensional design and gives the front a seriously sophisticated upscale appearance. The detailing is actually really impressive up close too. The grille almost looks layered or scaled depending on how the light hits it. And combined with the slimmer LED lighting signature, the whole front end feels much more modern and technical.
Down the side, the QASHQAI still keeps that sporty coupe-inspired silhouette with the floating roof design and strong shoulder lines. And depending on the grade, models now get redesigned alloy wheels which completely change the stance of the car.
At the rear, Nissan has cleaned things up nicely too, with updated LED taillight graphics and a sharper overall look that ties in really well with the new front end styling. And honestly, this is one of those SUVs that looks more expensive than it actually is. And I think that's part of the appeal here. The QASHQAI doesn't scream for attention, but it still has real road presence.
Step inside and this is where the QASHQAI lineup really surprises people because the cabin quality is genuinely impressive. The dashboard layout is modern and clean, materials feel soft touch throughout, and everything feels properly solid and refined. Across the range, you'll be treated to comprehensive safety features like intelligent rear emergency braking, rear cross traffic alert, intelligent emergency braking with pedestrian, cyclist and junction assist, intelligent lane intervention, intelligent cruise control, intelligent 3D around view monitor with moving object detection including skeleton hood and T-junction view, and a 5-star NCAP safety rating.
Rear seat space is excellent for a small SUV too, especially for young couples or families. The boot space remains practical despite the hybrid battery setup. One thing Nissan has done really well here is refinement. The cabin feels quiet, mature and far more premium than a lot of people expect in this segment. Now this is the part that completely changes the QASHQAI experience, and it all comes down to the ePower. Because the wheels are driven by an electric motor, you get immediate response the second you touch the accelerator. There's no traditional CVT feel, no waiting for revs, no sluggishness, and it feels smooth, effortless, and incredibly refined. And around Melbourne traffic or stop-start commuting, this thing absolutely shines.
You also get Nissan's e-pedal step system, which allows for one pedal style driving where the car can slow itself significantly when you lift off the accelerator. Once you get used to it, it makes city driving ridiculously easy. Now in terms of efficiency, the QASHQAI ePower produces 140 kilowatts of power, 330 newton meters of torque, and because maximum torque is available instantly from the electric motor, this thing feels incredibly responsive around town.
Nissan claims a 0 to 100 time of around 7.9 seconds, which is genuinely quick for a small hybrid SUV. But what's even more impressive is the real-world economy people are actually seeing from these, especially in urban driving. And because you never are plugging the car in, it removes a lot of hesitation people still have around EV ownership in Australia. QASHQAI really stands out with how smooth and refined it feels. There's no traditional CVT lag, no stepping through gears, and no awkward transition between petrol and electric power like you get in some other hybrids. You simply press the accelerator and it goes.
And then there's the efficiency. According to the official Australian ADR testing, the MY26 QASHQAI ePower uses just 4.1 litres per 100 kilometres combined. It also produces just 92 grams of CO2 per kilometre, making it one of the most efficient SUVs in its class. And thanks to the efficiency improvement in Nissan's latest ePower system, the official driving range is now rated at up to 1,341 kilometres from a single tank.
So for MY26, the QASHQAI range has now gone fully hybrid. That means every QASHQAI in Australia now uses Nissan's latest ePower drivetrain. The range now starts with the STL, and honestly, even that entry point feels very well equipped. Standard equipment includes 18-inch alloy wheels, a 12.3-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless phone charging, dual-zone climate control, Nissan connected services, and Nissan intelligent 3D around view monitor with moving object detection. And for the base grade, it generally doesn't feel stripped out at all. Pricing starts from $50,474 for Melbourne Metro postcodes at time of this production.
Step into the TI ePower and this is where the QASHQAI starts feeling properly premium. You pick up larger 19-inch alloy wheels, customizable ambient lighting, heated front seats, heated steering wheel, a fully digital 12.3-inch driver display, adaptive LED headlights, power adjustable driver seat with memory, and ProPilot with lane keep assist. And honestly, This is probably going to be the sweet spot for most Australian buyers, with pricing starting from $54,642 for Melbourne Metro postcodes at time of production.
Then at the top of the luxury focused lineup sits the TIL. This is the full premium experience. This is the model that genuinely starts comparing with every entry-level luxury SUV, hosting premium quilted leather accented seats, massaging front seats, a 10-speaker Bose premium audio system, panoramic glass roof, and a large head-up display. Pricing starts from $58,810 for Melbourne Metro postcodes at time of production. And then there's the end design. Easily the sportiest and most visually aggressive Qashqai in the lineup. It definitely gives the Qashqai a more European style presence on the road. Now it's also worth mentioning that while end design is currently available in the MY26 lineup, Nissan Australia will soon transition into MY26.5 production, which means end design orders will shortly close, so we won't touch on this model. Across the MY26 Qashqai range, buyers have 8 exterior colours to choose from, with magnetic blue available as the standard no-cost option. If you want something a little more premium, Nissan also offers a range of metallic and premium paint finishes priced from around $1,037 drive away. Once you step into the TI grade and above, you'll unlock Nissan's two-tone paint options, pairing contrasting black roof and pillar finishes with the body colour for a much more premium and sportier look. And this is where the Qashqai styling really comes alive. Depending on the combination, two-tone finishes range from $517 through to $1,554 over the standard magnetic blue monotone finish. So what's the verdict on the Australian delivered Nissan Qashqai ePower? Honestly, I think it's one of the smartest hybrid SUVs currently on sale in Australia. It looks premium, it feels premium, the technology is excellent, and the driving experience is genuinely different to almost anything else in this segment. If you're not quite ready to go fully electric yet, but you still want something that already feels electrified, the Qashqai ePower makes a huge amount of sense.
Now, Nissan would also want me to touch on the ownership side of things, and it's actually a pretty strong story. Every Qashqai is backed by Australia's best 10-year, 300,000 kilometre warranty when servicing with Nissan, along with flat price servicing for the first 5 years and a roadside assistance renewal at every scheduled service. So it really does give you long-term confidence and peace of mind with ownership.
And my pick for the range? Easy. The TIL ePower. That's where you get the full luxury experience combined with the best parts of this car. That smooth electric motor driving feel. Once you drive one, you immediately understand why Nissan's ePower technology feels so different to a traditional hybrid. And if you like to experience the Nissan Qashqai ePower for yourself, come down to Dandenong Nissan, Melbourne's home of unbeatable prices. And if you find a better price elsewhere, we'll beat it. I'm Dylan, your Qashqai and all things Nissan expert. Take care and I'll see you soon. And that's our full look at the QASHQAI ePower. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and tap the bell icon so you never miss a real product presentation, review or an update from Dandenong Nissan. And while you're here, check out some of our other Nissan videos appearing on screen now. We'd also love to hear from you in the comments. What do you love most about the QASHQAI and what's your favourite Nissan? Thanks for watching.